Severe convective weather occurred in many places in Guangxi. Parts of Hechi and Baise were hit by strong winds, rainstorms, and hail. Roofs and cars were pierced, and dogs were killed by hail outdoors. According to a report by China Central Television on April 20th, on the afternoon of the 19th, Baise, Hechi, Hezhou, and other places in Guangxi were severely affected by short-term strong winds, hail, and heavy rains. The strong winds caused some trees to fall, affecting traffic, and some houses were seriously damaged. On the afternoon of April 19th, Heizhou District, Hechi City, Guangxi Province issued an orange hail warning signal. Videos circulating online showed that there was a strong wind on a commercial street, and stalls and other items were blown away. Then, dense hail fell from the sky, and in an instant, the ground was covered with white. A villager from Huang Town, Heizhou District, Hechi told the Beijing News that the hailstones were as big as eggs. After 10 minutes of rain, the roof of his house was smashed through, and the flowers and fruits of the transplanted peppers were all knocked off, leaving only a seedling stalk. A dog in the village was also killed by hail. The villager said that because the dog was guarding the house, the tent was blown away by the wind and the dog was tied up and had nowhere to hide, so it was crushed to death. In addition, heavy rain and hail also occurred in Daleng Township and Shitang Town in Youjiang District, Baise City. By around 1700 hours, the Baidong River Reservoir in Toutang Town, Tianyang District, Baise City, had received 55.2 millimeters of rainfall, rainstorm level, in 1 hour. Under the attack of strong winds, rainstorms and hail, trees on both sides of the road along the river in Jiangfeng Village, Youjiang District, Baise were blown down, the roofs of some factory buildings were overturned, and items in the warehouses were affected. Another Baise netizen said, "The hail smashed the rear windshield of my house, and the car body is full of holes. He went to the 4S shop for repairs, but because it was overcrowded, the queue was already 1 month later." Regarding the disaster situation, the Heizhou District Emergency Management Bureau responded that there are no reports of casualties so far and property losses are being counted. On April 20th, the Guangxi Meteorological Bureau issued a message saying that hail occurred in 15 counties, districts, including Baise, Hechi, Liuzhou, Guilin, Hezhou, and other cities yesterday afternoon. The local maximum wind speed in Tianyang District of Baise City reached 32.9 meters per second, level 12. The forecast says that from tonight to tomorrow afternoon, most of the region will be cloudy to sunny, with some showers or thunderstorms in parts of northern Guangxi. The rain will be heavy in some areas, accompanied by short-term thunderstorms, gale, hail, and other strong convective weather. Over the past 6 months, some areas in Guangxi have been experiencing continuous drought, which has not only affected local agricultural production, but also brought a huge impact on residents' domestic water use. According to data from the official meteorological department, the precipitation in Guangxi this year has been reduced by nearly half compared with the same period in previous years. In addition, the frequent occurrence of high temperatures has led to faster evaporation of water, making the already scarce water resources even more tense. This not only threatens the growth cycle of crops, but also brings a devastating blow to the aquaculture industry. Among the 1,039 towns in Guangxi, 431 are severely drought-stricken areas. In addition to drought, many parts of Guangxi have been experiencing hot weather recently. According to the Guangxi Meteorological Department, from April 20th to 21st, most parts of the region will be hot, with the highest temperature at 36 degrees Celsius. The Zhejiang and Youjiang River valleys will maintain a very hot weather of 38 degrees Celsius, and locally above 39 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, Hail also hit Jiangfeng District and Lintan County in Hechi City for about an hour. Mobile phone photos taken by residents showed that the hailstones were as big as ping pong balls, and some people's roofs were damaged to a certain extent. Due to the short-term strong wind, the iron roofs of some houses in Gannan Town, Baidong District, Hezhou City were blown off. According to the forecast of the meteorological department, the northeastern part of Guangxi should still be alert to local severe convective weather on Sunday and Monday, 20th and 21st. In addition, two cold air masses will arrive in Guangxi from the night of the 21st to the 23rd. The convergence of cold and warm air may bring relatively obvious rainfall, but may also cause short-term strong winds, thunderstorms, hail, and other severe weather. The Central Meteorological Observatory continued to issue a blue warning for heavy rain, severe convective weather, and sandstorms on Monday. It is expected that from Monday to Tuesday, 22nd, parts of the eastern Jianghan, southwestern Jianghui, central and northern Jiangnan, and eastern southwest China will have thunderstorms or hail above level 8. Parts of Anhui, Hubei, Hunan, Jiangxi, and other places will have thunderstorms above level 10, and the hourly rainfall in many places will be greater than 50 millimeters to 70 millimeters. There will be blowing sand or dust weather in Xinjiang, Qinghai, Beijing, and Sichuan from Monday to Tuesday, including sandstorms in some areas of Xinjiang, Inner Mongolia, and Gansu. Hezhou District of Hechi City was hit by hail and strong winds a few days ago. A villager in Huang town said that the hailstones were as big as eggs, which pierced the roofs of the houses. The flowers and fruits of the peppers were all knocked off, leaving only the stalks. A dog in the village was also killed. Hezhou District issued an orange hail warning signal on the same day, and hail occurred in many places, accompanied by short-term strong winds in some areas. The Hezhou District Emergency Management Bureau responded on Sunday that there were no reports of casualties so far, and that property losses were being counted. Meanwhile, severe convective weather such as hail and lightning occurred in Lintan County, Gannan Prefecture, Gansu Province. The streets were instantly covered with a layer of white hail. The hail made a noise when it hit the moving vehicles. The largest hailstone was over 3 centimeters in diameter. Some greenhouses and windows were broken by hailstones. Mr. Huang, a resident, said that the largest hailstone was the size of an egg. The sound was quite loud when the hailstone landed. Some car windows and warm corridors were damaged. The reporter learned from the government department of Lintan County, Gannan Prefecture, that the severe convective weather did not cause any casualties. The specific disaster situation is still being further counted. The local insurance company is counting and making claims. The sudden hailstorm disrupted the family's funeral procession, and the dirt road in front of the house turned into a flowing river. The banquet was also empty. It would be extremely unpleasant for anyone to hold a funeral in such weather. However, there is an old saying that goes, "When rain hits the grave, a noble person will be born." A video takes netizen of the scene after hail in his yard. The concrete ground was covered with a layer of white hail, and it looked like snowing from a distance. Another netizen named Northwest Wolf posted a video saying that the hail was as big as eggs. The hailstorm came so fast and suddenly that he had no preparation at all, causing the windshield of his car to be smashed. In addition to the smashed car windows, he said his own home windows were also broken. A sudden hailstorm knocked down all the rhododendrons. I also watched the hailstorm in Gansu. It really makes people sigh that the current climate is too capricious. I also hope that everyone will pay attention to the weather forecast before going out. Do not go out in extreme weather to avoid unnecessary trouble.